You're not gonna hang out like.
Communication in the real world today. Everyone's learning something they can say. TV and radio voices can be heard. I love learning every single word. We are Crestview Bobcats. We are Crestview, we're the Bobcats. CRESTVIEW, Crestview.
Welcome back to CVTV. I'm Janicia.
And I'm Sol, and we are your CVTV anchors. First, we would like to wish Monsley's, Angel, and Armani a very happy birthday today and this weekend. Please come to the office to claim your birthday pencil after CVTV.
Next, we have this week's estimation of the week. Take one last look.
Here's your estimation of the week. How many Fuji cameras can you fit on this shelf?
This week's winner is Mason Ridson in Miss North's room. Here's your prize. Please come to the studio to claim it. Your guess of 39 cameras was exactly correct. Next we have Aiden with today's weather.
Look for a cloudy day in central Indiana as temperatures only climb into the 60s. We will see rain tomorrow with a high of 69. The rain will move out by Sunday. Look for Sunday to be a beautiful 70-degree day in central Indiana. For your CVTV weather, I'm Aiden. Back to you, anchors.
It's not too early to begin planning for Crestview Communication Wellness Night on May 16th. Plan on coming for an evening of learning, sharing, and fun. More details will come out in the next few weeks.
Also, don't forget, next Monday is another Dine to Donate evening for Crestview. Plan on coming to Culver's on the 56th Street to help raise more money for Crestview. We hope to see you there.
Next, we have a quick 4th grade commercial break.
Come to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You can see the Indianapolis 500 with tickets starting at just $50. See the world's biggest race. You can see the speed at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Next, we have Mr. Coringle in the studio for a special announcement.
That's Mr. Coringle here with Coach Tutsi. We're here to draw out our raffle winners from this week and all the other weeks combined. Got a lot of names in there. Just want to give a few quick reminders. Reminder that when you're in the hallway, please keep your hood down. I've seen you guys do a lot better job of it this week, so thank you very much. When you're in the cafeteria, remember to stay seated, okay? And yes, you can talk, but we don't need to be yelling. So keep the voice level down when you're in the cafeteria, and keep the hoods down when you're in the hallways, okay? All right, Coach, how many think we need to pull this week?
You want to go 7, 5, 7?
Let's split the difference. Let's go 6.
6. We'll go 6. Okay.
All right, so looking for six winners this week. When you hear your name called, you can meet me at my office for your prize. And we've got Benjamin from Mrs. Greer's class. We've got Nolan from Mrs. Rushing's class. We've got Noah from Miss Stone's class. So 3 boys so far. Brandon from Mrs. Cortman's class, so 4 for 4 with our gentlemen.
There we go.
Raven from Miss Gavitt's class, added a girl to the mix. And our last one is Mila from Mr. Peevler's class, or Maya from Mr. Peevler's class. And Coach, let's do one more. Let's just
I like 7.
Let's do a nice round even number of 7. And Elizabeth from Miss Losey's class. So Elizabeth, Benjamin from Mrs. Greer, Nolan from Mrs. Rushing, Noah from Miss Stone, Maya from Mr. Peevler, Raven from Miss Gavitt, and Brandon from Mrs. Cortman's. Remember, be here on time every day so we can get your name in there, get a prize, and do what's right. Bobcats, I'll see you over the weekend. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Anchors, back to you.
The yearbooks have arrived. If you didn't order a yearbook, it's not too late. The office still has a few to sell. If you would like a yearbook, please bring $12 to the office. Get them while the supplies last. It's first come, first serve. Next, we have Cindy with today's daily's attendance.
Today we had 21 students absent out of 598 total students. This makes for a 96% attendance rate for Crestview today. Remember, our goal is to have a 97% attendance rate by the end of the year. For your daily attendance, I'm Cindy. Back to you, anchors.
Next, we have Raina with today's sports moment.
Today, the Colts announced that defensive end Dwight Frenzy would be inducted into the Ring of Honor at Lucas Oil this coming football season. The 7-time All-Pro defensive end helped the Colts win a Super Bowl. He stated on social media yesterday that he was both honored and humbled, and that he loved every minute of his time in Indianapolis. For your sports moment, I'm Raina. Next we have Coach with another Coach's Couch.
All right, Bobcats. Again, going to honor some special people here today, but I got to give a great shout out. I said yesterday we had our first 100 Pacer Test performer, and we had another one today. James Chapman from Miss Burson's class also got 100. So again, like I said, I've only known 4 people in my dealings that have ever got 100 on the Pacer test, and 2 of them are Bobcats, so that's really special. Let's find out who we got here. These people here are members of the Lawrence Township Track Championship 4x1 team. Each one of them ran a quarter mile around the track, and much the same way that happened yesterday, it was not close. So let's hear who's on the couch with us tonight. Tell us your name and who's your teacher.
I'm Dwayne from Mrs. Murphy class. Aaron from Miss Chambers' class.
Luis from Miss McCord's class.
Dalen from Miss Stevens' class.
Okay, got to start with Dwayne here because we always talk about showing grit. He was the lead leg of the 4x1, and he beat a guy who beat him in the 60. How were you able to get such a good start and get the baton going so we could win the championship?
I just ran my best and tried my best.
And did you look at the guy next to you?
No.
No, who told you not to do that?
You.
Yeah, and that's, again, he learned from a mistake, came out and got championship. Aaron, okay, Aaron also, and I'm not picking on Aaron, would have won the 200, but he did not finish the start, but ran a great race, learned from his lesson, okay, came strong on the 4x4, and whereas Dwayne had ran against the fastest guy and it was a little close, once Aaron got the tap, it was over. How are you able to distance yourself and really dominate the field?
I really made sure that my heart wasn't pumping too fast or it would have went really slow, so I just calmed myself down.
How were you able just to run? But the one thing I thought was, and I'm going to talk about the 200 too, you have such good form. How did you learn to run like that? I don't know if Coach Tutsy taught you all that. You must have it in your DNA or something.
I really learned from my brother and my sister and mostly my dad.
Well, they do a good job. Luis, you were able to probably win the 200, and we haven't got the exact scores yet. But you know, when you took it, when you got it from Aaron, it was really over. What were you thinking once he slapped your hand, and I know you were thinking gold medal.
Yeah, I was just thinking of getting to the finish line, and yeah, just like getting there on time faster than the others before them.
Now, I got to ask you this question. It's kind of maybe a dumb question, but, you know Dalen won the 60, so what's it feel like? You know when you're going to give him a lead when you get that. What's it like when you got a guy like Dalen Lewis in front of you and you know he's going to probably going to end the track meet if it's close at all?
It's just really good. It's like giving it to him for him to finish it.
Are you pretty confident he's going to win most of the time?
Yeah.
No question, no question. All right, Dalen, best, and I don't know if the best guy is on the end, but one of your fastest guys got to be the end. What were you thinking when Luis touched your hand?
Just to catch the dub and just don't stop running.
Now, there was literally nobody by you when you're running. You didn't think about falling or anything, did you?
No.
No, I'm just kidding you. Here's the one thing that, again, like the ladies, I tell my players at Marion all the time, hardest thing to do is repeat. And what grade are you?
5th.
What grade are you?
4th.
What grade are you?
5th.
What grade are you?
5th.
So I want to repeat next year. There's no reason. You guys are all back. We'll win. And a dominating performance. And, again, as dominating as the ladies were, the gentlemen were equally dominating. So can't wait to get the rest of the results from the track meet. But I can't tell you how many people came up to me and said, man, those 4x1 teams were special, and they were. So when you see these guys in the hallway, please congratulate them. Outstanding effort. It was not close. And I think besides not being closed, very impressed with the fact that we only really practiced one time, and you guys did a great job. So, as always, we'll see you on the couch. Back to the anchors.
Next, we have Today in History. Today in 1888, Thomas Edison organized the Edison Photograph Works in 1966. The game Twister was featured on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. And in 1971, the National Public Radio broadcast for the first time.
Our quote of the day comes from the godfather of soul, James Brown, who was born in the state in 1933. He once said, "I want to say to you, help yourself so you can help someone else." Thank you for listening. I'm Janicia.
And I'm Sil. Have a great Friday.
Take care of yourself, stay responsible, respectful, and safe.
And remember to find your voice in today's world.